Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Adaptive Athletes Rock. Today's mostly going to be an information day for y'all. Just wanted to let you know that we have some great upcoming events within the adaptive sporting community. Um, I'm actually going to be at all three of them, but you're also going to be able to see some amazing other adaptive athletes that make me just look second rate sometimes. So, first up, we have on May 13th in Columbus, Ohio, at the Ohio Expo Center, we have the America's Strongest Disabled Man and Woman. This is going to be a great event. It's all strongman events, everything from Viking presses to sandbag medleys to Hercules holds to safe lifts. If you want to see some amazing feats of strength from our adaptive athletes in this country, both men and women, make sure you take the time to come out and check that out. We've got 20 competitors currently. We've got 4 women. There might be more of those already registered since I last checked, but it is a growing group of people, and it is going to be a great show. It's put on by Chris Vacchio, and it is a qualifier for the World's Strongest Disabled Man, which falls under the same purview as that World's Strongest Man competition everyone seems to know about. But we're changing things in the world of sports, and now we've got the World's Strongest Disabled Man coming up. It's been going for a couple years now, and Worlds will be in England, and this one is a qualifier for that. I'm going to put up a little thing here in a moment and let you know about that. Also, links will be in the description. The second big thing I wanted to put out there is the Valor Games, Valor Games Southease. Now, what this is this is a partnership between BridgeIISports and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs to get wounded veterans back into the world of parasport and adaptive sport. I will be out there competing. I'm going to be competing in things that are not in my standard wheelhouse, but I thoroughly enjoy and have done a bit in the past. So this is a really nice, break for me, and I recommend anyone who is completely focused on a specific sport, take the time to find some other ones that you enjoy that you're really competing with for the fun of, and you're still going to, with your competitive nature, want to win, but at the same time, it's a nice little change up. It gives you a little bit of different work and some different mental and muscle groups. When that happening is from May 22nd through May 25th. As far as spectator involvement goes, it's going to be the 23rd through the 25th. And to be a spectator is 100% free. Costs you nothing but your time to come out and support not only adaptive athletes and para-athletes, and you're going to see some of these names and some of these people on the Paralympic team going and in the future competing for our country. Little break it down for you. That Tuesday, the events will be held at the Dean Smith Center at the University of North Carolina, and those events are going to be air rifle, which for some of you that are going to laugh at that, just remember that pellet is .177 millimeters, and that is trying to be shot at a 2-millimeter bullseye from 10 meters away. It may even sound easy to you, but once you actually put yourself in that position and try to take those shots, it is a whole nother world. The next event that'll be held that day is seated volleyball. If you haven't seen that, it's quite interesting. Takes the lower body out of the equation, and it's still a very exciting match to see. Third thing on that Tuesday is bocce-ball. Of course, you have seen this. You throw one ball, you try to throw the other balls closer with knocking your opponents away and coming out with the win. Now we move on to Wednesday at Valor Games, and that's going to be held at the Cameron Indoor Stadium in Kayville at Duke. Those events are going to be archery, indoor rowing, powerlifting, table tennis, and wheelchair basketball. Once again, all amazing sports, all awesome athletes. They are going to be some of the greatest people you've seen turn around and turn a disability into an amazing ability, and it is totally worth coming to watch. If you are a disabled veteran out there, Technically, the registration is full right now, but they are taking acceptances for wait lists. If you go to BridgeIISports, or if you search Valor Games Southeast, you're going to be able to at least get on that wait list and at least get an idea of where you need to apply next year so that you can get in on these great things. This is a wonderful event. And then on Thursday at the Lake Crabtree County Park, the last 3 events will be going, and that is cycling, shot put, and kayaking. So once again, all those sports are awesome, and the catch is no veteran that comes out there gets to be like, that's my sport, that's the only one I'm doing. They have to participate in sports on each and every day, so you get to see someone who you know is an amazing air rifle shot the next day have to try their hand at something more out of their wheelhouse, or on the third day something they may have never tried before. And it's really neat to see that indomitable warrior spirit come through and realize that no matter what the task, it can be accomplished. You see this a lot more generally with a warrior mentality, but this is a mentality that serves anyone, military or not, especially with a disability, well, because we have to overcome battles each and every single day. And if we were to just give up, nothing would work. So in the last event I'm telling you about, this is right down there in my personal zone. May 27th through 28th in Costa Mesa, California. The SAAA, which is the governing body for that region when it comes to Highland Games, is holding their first ever adaptive class, but they have gone above and beyond, and they are bringing in athletes from around the country and area to truly give you a competition on the adaptive class side of Highland Games and strength sports to be remembered. They were kind enough to invite me to come out there, so I'll be there. It'll be a wonderful time. I get to meet a lot of other adaptive athletes and hopefully find out what their needs are and where the foundation as a whole can fit into their lives, and so that we can help maybe reduce barriers and add a couple more competitions this year on for them, and maybe find a way to capitalize this into just an overall better life. So those are the 3 major things. I'm going to be putting descriptions in the bottom side of this, but I want you to know on that Costa Mesa California Games, if you want information or tickets or trying to figure out where it is, the website for that will be in the description, but also it is www.scottishfest.com. And the location is going to be at the OC Fair and Event Center. That's at 88 Fair Drive in Costa Mesa, California. But all in all, those are some great things coming up over the next month. Whether you want to be involved, I guarantee you if you reach out to these organizations or these events and want to be a volunteer, I highly doubt you'll be turned away. 2, if you're just looking for something fun to do with the family that's a little bit different than your average, status quo, these are going to be some great events to do that. And if you want to learn more about the Gimp Style Foundation, I will be present at all these events. Feel free to catch me in a moment, or just find a way to get a hold of me. You can always reach me via email, and that is thetank, THETANK, @gimpstyle.org. And also on Facebook, our Facebook page is facebook.com/GimpStyleFoundation. If you shoot me a message on there, I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you know someone that might benefit from our organization, go ahead and do that. Also, big thing right now, we are putting all these videos and these AARs and different notices up on YouTube. If you have a friend, or if you are watching these on YouTube, please click subscribe. If you have a friend who might think these are interesting, go ahead and get them to subscribe, or sneakily subscribe them when they aren't looking, one of the 2. Also, we now have an official Twitter and Instagram. So on Twitter, if you look up @GimpStyle501, that will get you our Twitter feed, and there's going to be stuff from different events, different athletes, and other things going up on there continually. and also on our Instagram, which is at Gimp Style Foundation. We're going to be slowly building more and more pictures, get more and more of our athletes to be updating on there, so you can kind of get an idea into the daily what's going on of each one of our athletes, as well as me, because I get to wear the hat of being an athlete, being an athletic director, as well as being the CEO of Gimp Style. And I don't mind any bit of it. But so we're going to let you go. Just remember, May 13th, Columbus, Ohio. May 23rd to 25th, we're in the Raleigh-Durham area for Valor Games Southeast. And then May 27th and 28th, we will be in Costa Mesa, California, sunny California, for Highland Games out there. I'm going to let you go with a couple clips of, once again, some adaptive athletes that truly do inspire me. And hopefully they inspire you a little bit to realize that they may be doing crazy things that you can't imagine, but it's not about what you're doing, it's about the energy you put into it. So for you, that crazy thing might be doing something on your own for the first time. It might be doing something out of your comfort zone. It might be simply realizing that you need to take a day to yourself. But go ahead, be bold, be safe, be strong. This is the Tank, signing off. Hope you enjoy a few of these videos. Have a great day.